friend, and welcome back to Cravella, the space where we heal emotional eating, explore the deeper why behind our food struggles, and learn to live with more peace, presence, and joy. Today, I want to talk about something that might ruffle a few feathers: sweets. We all love them, we crave them, we celebrate with them, but let's be honest, sweets aren't good for anyone. Now, I don't say that to shame you. I don't say that to scare you. I say it because sweets don't just affect emotional eaters, they affect everyone. They're addictive, they're marketed in ways that play on our emotions, and they create a cycle of highs and crashes that steal our energy, our focus, and sometimes even our hope. And for us, as emotional eaters, sweets can feel like the closest thing we have to a friend. But in reality, they are the frenemy that keeps us stuck. So, in this episode, I am going to break it down. Why sweets aren't good for anyone, physically, emotionally, spiritually. How sugar sneaks into our lives and makes us feel powerless. My own story of being hooked on sweets and how I began to break free. And finally, how you can start stepping out of the sugar cycle and into real healing. Stick with me because this isn't about perfection, it's about honesty, awareness, and small loving changes that lead to freedom. Let's be real. Sweets are everywhere: birthday cakes, holiday cookies, chocolates on Valentine's Day, ice cream on a summer night. Sugar is tied to almost every celebration in our culture, and that's the problem. It's not just about the taste, it's about the meaning. For many of us, sweets equal love, sweets equal reward, sweets equal escape. But here's the truth: sweets don't actually love us back, they don't care about us. They're just chemicals designed to hit the player center of our brain, lighting it up like fireworks and then leaving us to crash. Science even shows sugar is as addictive as drugs in the way it triggers dopamine. No wonder we keep going back for more. And it's not just for emotional eaters, this affects everyone. That mid afternoon cookie at the office, that late night ice cream habit, that soda pick me up, it all adds up. Let me share a piece of my own journey. There was a time when sweets were my everything. I'd eat secretly in the car. I'd tell myself, just one cookie and then I'd eat the whole pack. I'd use sweets to soothe sadness, to distract from loneliness, to celebrate when I was happy. But here's the painful part: sweets never solved anything. They only left me feeling guilty, bloated, and ashamed. I remember one night sitting with an empty box of chocolates, realizing I wasn't even enjoying them anymore. I was chasing a feeling I could never quite hold on to. That was my wake up call. And maybe you've had a moment like that too. The realization that this thing you thought was your comfort is actually your cage. So, why aren't sweets good for anyone? Let's look deeper. Physically, sugar spikes our blood sugar, leading to crashes that mess with mood, energy, and even hormones. Long term, it's linked to diabetes, heart diseases, and inflammation. Number 2, emotionally, sugar numbs emotions in the short term, but it fuels anxiety, depression, and guilt in the long run. Number 3, spiritually, sweets pull us away from presence. Instead of sitting with our feelings, we run from them. Instead of trusting ourselves, we hide. It's not just about food, it's about how sugar keeps us disconnected from ourselves. So, how do we step out of the sweet cycle? Here are some steps that helped me, and I hope they'll help you. Number 1, awareness over judgment. Stop calling yourself weak. You're not weak. Sugar is designed to be addictive. Awareness is the first step. Number 2, crowd out with nourishment. Instead of just saying no to sweets, start saying yes to foods that truly nourish. Fruits, proteins, healthy fats. When your body is fed well, cravings lose their power. Number 3, feel the feeling. Next time you crave sweets, pause. Ask, what am I actually feeling right now? Am I tired? Lonely? Celebrating? That question alone can change everything. Number 4, find sweetness in life. Sweets are a substitute for joy. Start looking for sweetness outside of food. A walk, music, journaling, calling a friend, prayer. Find what fills your soul, not just your stomach. Here's the hard truth. Sweets aren't good for anyone, but here's the hope. You don't have to live enslaved to sugar. You don't have to stay stuck in the cycle of craving, eating, and regretting. Healing is possible, and it doesn't start with willpower. It starts with compassion, with honesty, with taking one small step at a time. So, my friend, if you're struggling with sweets right now, know this, you are not alone. You've been there, and we don't heal by shaming ourselves. We heal by telling the truth, by reaching for support, and by daring to believe we can find sweetness in life beyond sugar. Thank you for joining me today on Travela. If this episode touched you, please share it with someone who needs to hear it. Until next time, be gentle with yourself. Remember, sweets aren't good for anyone, but real healing, real joy, and real freedom are waiting for you. See you soon. Bye bye.